Drama unfolds at Royal Porthcawl. 2025 AIG Women's British Open Round 3 Recap. AIG Women's British Open Third Round Summary. A surprising turn of events. As we reach the conclusion of the 2025 AIG Women's British Open, the competition has become more intense than ever. After 54 holes, Miyu Yamashita clings to a narrow one-shot lead, but the path ahead is anything but certain. Despite maintaining her lead, Yamashita encountered significant challenges during Saturday's third round, leading to a tightly packed leaderboard that sets the stage for an exhilarating finish on Sunday at Royal Porthcawl. Current leaderboard overview. Stay updated with the latest scores from Royal Porthcawl by checking the 2025 AIG Women's Open leaderboard. Here's how the standings looked after the third round. Position, player, score. R.1 Yamashita, 9. 2. Lim Kim, 8. 3. Lee, 7. T4. Matt Katsu, 6. T4. Kang, 6. T4. R. Takeda, 6. Yamashita struggles open the field. What initially appeared to be a two-player showdown has transformed into a wide-open race for the championship. NBC analyst Morgan Pressel aptly described the situation as Miyu Yamashita struggled to maintain her lead. Almost everything has gone wrong for Miyu Yamashita, and she's still in the lead. The usually consistent player, known for her exceptional short game, faced a tough day on the greens, needing 34 putts. Her once comfortable three-stroke advantage over fellow Japanese golfer Ryo Takeda has dwindled to just one shot, with South Korea's Lim Kim now in striking distance. Notably, Kim is the only player in the top 7 who has previously won a major championship. While Yamashita has yet to secure a victory on the LPGA Tour, she boasts an impressive record of 13 wins on the LPGA, including 3 major titles. Today, I'll be reflecting on what went wrong and what went right, Yamashita stated. I plan to analyze my performance and make the necessary adjustments to improve for tomorrow's round. Both Yamashita and Takeda, who have played together for 3 consecutive days, finished the round with a score of 2 over 74 under challenging afternoon conditions. For Yamashita, who celebrated her 24th birthday, the day was less than festive as she slipped to 9 under for the tournament. Amazing. Kim's impressive performance. Lim Kim's bogey-free round of 67 positions her well for a potential second title this year. Remarkably, this season has seen no repeat winners on the tour, setting a record for this point in the year. Kim first gained international recognition when she made a stunning comeback to win the 2020 U.S. Women's Open, clinching victory with 3 consecutive birdies at Champions Golf Club in Houston. "I'm not focused on the leader," Kim remarked. "I concentrate on my own process, my shots and my position in the tournament." While Kim is known for her powerful play, American Andrea Lee, who is also in contention, relies on precision. Currently sitting at 7 under, Lee is just 2 shots behind and is eager to claim her first major title. The former Stanford standout had an efficient round, needing only 25 putts. "I believe Evian was probably my best ball striking week of the year," Lee reflected, having finished 5th in France. "That experience has given me a lot of confidence." Charley Hull shines among English contenders. Charley Hull, an English star, thrilled the audience with her performance, carding 7 birdies in her first 13 holes during the third round. However, her round began with a moment of tension when a wayward tee shot nearly struck Minji Lee as she prepared to tee off on the 17th hole. "I nearly took Minji out," joked Dame Laura Davies from the commentary booth. After parring the hole, Hull quickly regained her momentum, finishing with a score of 66. The English contingent is strong, with Georgia Hall, the 2018 British Open champion, sharing 8th place at 4 under, and Mimi Rhodes tied for 11th at 3 under. "I love a good chase," Hull said, likening the competition to playing golf with friends. "You just want to make birdies on every hole, and that's the mindset I'll carry into tomorrow." Lim Kim, the only major champion in the mix. Lim Kim, currently, at 5 under through 15 holes, is tied for 2nd with Ryo Takeda at 8 under. Kim, who plays a more aggressive style compared to the petite Yamashita, first made headlines with her victory at the 2020 U.S. Women's Open. Now a three-time LPGA winner, she kicked off the season with a win at the Hilton Grand Vacations Tournament of Champions in Florida, and has yet to record a bogey in this round. Lottie Wode's steady performance. After a challenging previous day that included a triple bogey on the 16th hole, Lottie Wode managed to save par on the same hole today, keeping her at 2 under for the tournament. Following a bogey on the first hole, she has since recorded 1 birdie and 14 pars, maintaining her position in the top 20 during her second professional event. Chapter Final Pairing Struggles on the Front 9. The Japanese duo of Miyu Yamashita and Ryo Takeda, who started the day with a strong grip on the lead, faltered on the front 9, finishing 1 over par. Yamashita failed to make a single birdie, while Takeda managed just 1. Currently, Yamashita leads American Andrea Lee by 2 strokes, with Lim Kim and Takeda trailing by 3. Chapter Amateurs Competing for Smith Salver. 3 amateur players made the cut this week at Royal Porthcawl, with 2 of them, Paula Martin-Sampedro and Janeth Wong, paired together on Saturday. Carla Bernat, previously known as Carla Bernat Escuder, was just a few groups behind. Spain's Martin-Sampedro recorded 5 birdies and a 2 under 70, taking a 3-shot lead in the amateur competition and moving to even par for the championship. Bernat, the Augusta National Women's Amateur Champion, shot a 73, bringing her to 3 over, while Wong's 77 left her at 7 over for the tournament. Andrea Lee climbs the leaderboard. American Andrea Lee surged up the leaderboard with 4 consecutive birdies, reaching 8 under and securing solo second place. With a score of 6 under for the day through 12 holes, she is now just 2 shots behind Yamashita. Lee has consistently performed well in women's British Open events, finishing outside the top 25 only once in her previous 5 appearances. In a remarkable performance, Japan's Minami Katsu jumped 32 spots after a stunning 7 under 65, which included bogeys on 2 of the first 3 holes. Katsu finished strong with 7 birdies and an eagle over the last 15 holes. At just 27 years old, she made history as the youngest winner in JLPGA history at age 15. Miyu Yamashita maintains her lead. Overnight leader Miyu Yamashita continued her solid play, making several stress-free pars on the first 3 holes to remain at 11 under. Her lead has now extended to 4 strokes over Ryo Takeda, creating a comfortable dynamic for the 2 accomplished Japanese players who previously teamed up at the Dow Championship earlier this year. Charley Hull's continued success. Charley Hull has now recorded 6 birdies in her first 12 holes at Royal Porthcawl, drawing increasing attention from the crowd. Despite her previous health scare at the Amundi Evian Championship, where she was taken off the course on a stretcher, Hull appears to have put those concerns behind her and is currently 5 shots off the lead. Major champions making their presence felt. Minji Lee made a significant move up the leaderboard with a 4 under 68, placing her among the top 20. She is now 2 under for the championship. French golfer Céline Boutier shot a 69 to reach 1 under, while LPGA Hall of Famer Lydia Ko finished with a 70, bringing her to even par. Charley Hull among the early risers. As the leaders prepare to tee off, Charley Hull is already making waves, having birdied 4 of her first 8 holes to reach 4 under for the championship, tying her for 3rd with China's Yan Liu, who also started strong with 2 birdies. Another English player, Lottie Wode, has successfully hit the fairway on the opening hole. How to follow the 2025 Women's British Open. In addition to the options listed below, the RA will provide live streaming coverage and RA radio throughout all 4 days of the tournament. 3rd round, Saturday, August 2nd, 7 a.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Eastern, USA, 12 p.m. Eastern to 2 p.m. Eastern, NBC, Peacock, 7 a.m. Eastern to 2 p.m. Eastern, NBC Sports app. When do the leaders tee off? The last 5 pairings to hit the first tee on Saturday are 8:55 a.m. Eastern, Cassandra Alexander, Se-Young Kim, 9:05 a.m. Eastern, Madeline Sagstrom, Lim Kim, 9:15 a.m. Eastern, Laura Fuenstuk, Chiara Tamberlini, 9:25 a.m. E.T. Pajari Ananaurakarn, Lindy Duncan, 9:35 a.m. ET, Rio Takeda, Miyu Yamashita. Notable players who missed the cut. The first-round leader was among those who did not make it to the weekend. Other notable players who missed the cut include a rookie sensation who had a disastrous hole and several major champions. Prize money for the 2025 Women's British Open. The total purse for the AIG Women's British Open is set at $9.5 million, with the winner taking home $1.425 million. This prize compares favorably to the $1.2 million won by Grace Kim at the Amundi Evian Championship, the $1.8 million earned by Andrea Lee at the KPMG Women's PGA, the $2.4 million claimed by Maja Stark at the US Open, and the $1.2 million that Mao Saigo won at the Chevron Championship.